Check out my deck. Okay, I'll do it after this. Definitely keep this. Don't need 2 of these for sure. Don't know if I even need 1 of them because it just gives my opponent a target for Mist Dragon Seal. Not Mist Dragon Seal. Mana Death Grip. Okay. See, most people will be like, "Ha, I'm stunned. That's really annoying." For me, it's good because it means I can't. I have to play only 1 2-drop, which means I don't run out of cards. Which is better. So if I play this and I top deck Lava Slasher, I have a Lava Slasher that I can cast. If I play this, I can play it here anyway to take the mana tile, although my opponent will probably use it themselves. This is resistant to removal, but mana don't have great removal for this kind of situation anyway. This is the worst card in my hand. Probably worth replacing, but it does at least mean I can use this or this to trade next turn against whatever my opponent puts down here. This is useful because I can play it with Propagate Rage just to kill something. I'll play Metallurgist for the high roll potential. Not rewarded. Am I playing the Egg Artifact in this deck? Rage Reactor? No, actually, I probably should. I have never tested the card. I honestly forgot it existed until the other day and someone mentioned it. Oh, I don't know what rarity it is, but if it's not a legendary, hopefully I own a couple and I can just throw them in. Actually, no, there's one downside to that. So this deck deliberately is not playing a lot of cards. Like, there's no natural selection, for instance, and there's no Morinker, and there's no... God, I'm so bad at card names tonight. There's no Embryotic Insight. And the reason behind all of that is this guy. I want to keep my deck as consistent as possible after I've played Kolmar. It might be better with the Embryotic Insights in, to be honest, anyway, but I could just trade and walk forwards. Or I can smash my opponent in the face for 4. That seems like a good idea. It's a good way to start setting up combos. I'm going to do this to obscure my opponent's access to both the mana tiles. And then if I can take one, I can jam Kolmar next turn and be happy. Doesn't Kolmar only remove minions? Yeah, exactly. So I don't want stuff like Morinkur in my deck when I could have these, which are more efficient, for instance. I guess Morinkur and Wild Inceptor are kind of similar. Maybe that's still good enough. I don't know. The idea of playing Morinkur makes me a bit uneasy. It's probably powerful, but I feel like there's... I mean, I've played with Adamantite Claws a lot, and there's a lot of board states where you just can't use it. And I think if it's turn 5, I'd rather play this and BBS and smash my opponent or kill something for 3 than play Morinkur and attack something for 3 or 5. Because this way I'm committing a body to the board, it uses less mana, and... oh god. And I'm able to... I don't have to put myself in harm's way. Like, this deck has no healing, so I can keep running away and protect myself. So I guess this backs off. This comes here, probably attacks. I'll play Kolmar down here first. And stay in safety. Let's replace this. Boom. Well, that gives me a clear game plan. Deal 9 more damage to my opponent, then I win. Let's hope I don't get Hearth-Sistered to death. Definitely take the damage in while I can. Where do I need to be? If I go here and she has Hearth-Sister, she can swap this in, attack, clear all the little things. Or she can like punch it, move up Hearth-Sister the egg, attack the egg. Otherwise she's stuck going here, leaving this alive. So I'm going to stay where I am. Or move down one, maybe? Can move down here. Oh, has the same problem. And that way she can get hits on the Colmar. Uh-oh. I melt hardly anything from my opponent's deck. It's probable that the draw spell can probably go in anyway, to be fair. It'll help me find Colmar. It will make hemorrhaging my cards in order to play out 2-drops early and keep up less of a problem. And later on it's still fine, because you can use it to dig. Although, once there's 14 cards in your deck, milling yourself out becomes a real possibility. That said, most of those cards have face damage, so you'll probably win before then. Still, this... I still feel like I'm only scratching the surface. Like, I haven't really tweaked the deck much since I built it. Maybe I changed the 2-drops slightly, but whatever. And I've only tried it with 2 generals out of the possible 18. And, like, there must be broken things you can do by reducing your deck to 15 cards. Like, that's not a reasonable... You're not allowed that in normal Duelyst. That's not fair, right? Ooh, yes, back off so my Colmar can get closer to you. I'll move there so my Colmar can step forward and still hit you. Bugger. Don't do that, that's not fair. Do I need to kill this? I want to kill this. I want to Lava Slash at this more though. So I might do that instead. I do kind of need to get close to my opponent so I can propagate Rage them to death though. So I might have to risk a hit from Mr. T. That's probably fine if I'm Lava Slashing them to death though. Nice. Alright, so we drop the Slasher, kill the Sentinel. Get out of there. Do I attack? Actually, yeah. I'm going to put this here as a way to finish the Thunderhorn off after it comes and hits me. My opponent does have a full hand though, so there's a good chance they can ping it with something. Right, so she's like, we have 20 damage in hand. My opponent's on 15, so like, we have basically won this game. Provided we can survive for like 2 turns. And she doesn't play Concealing Shroud. That would be really annoying. We are, however, in amazing shape. We have lethal next turn if she stays in range of both of these. Which is not massively likely. The egg is nice bait, like she has to decide between staying here and killing it and moving away from this and it just resurrecting anyway. Haha! That's awesome. Like, I'm gonna take 8. That's not that bad for getting rid of the Thunderhorn. And a valuable removal spell. She's body blocking me with another one. Okay. Well, I can punch that with Colmar, so that's fine. But it doesn't matter because she's dead. You do not attack opponent. That is a bad play. I mean, it doesn't matter because she's dead, but like, yeah, you don't want to attack there because then the Colmar can come up and clear the other one, rendering me free of my opponent's influence on this entire side of the board. But it doesn't matter because she's dead. I enjoyed that.